Well, it's the day we've been waiting for, and the boys are in the studio. ALL-4-ONE will be performing 2 days from now. Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome to the Paradise Island.
Hey, thank you very much.
I mean, these guys are doing a little harmonizing when there was a Christmas carol going on, and I was getting all goosebumps, and I'm like, oh my, I can't even believe this, because, I mean, here's what I'm going to do is, I mean, growing up in the 90s, you guys even wouldn't imagine that this tiny little island knows more about you than you know about this tiny little island, and you're going to see this on the 23rd. Because, I mean, I'm being very honest. I'm dead straight looking at you and saying each and every one of us have used, I swear, so much in love to quote someone, try to get her back, and maybe even try to, you know, get her in any way other than falling into trouble with the dad, if you know what I mean. Yes. After all, we're on radio. You're welcome. So welcome to the island, and how you guys been?
We're good. Yeah, we're good. Thank you for having us.
So we're being excited. The entire island has, you know, been very excited for your guys coming, right? And they've been waiting. And so how does it feel to be here finally in the island? And you will be performing 2 days from now.
Oh my gosh, just so excited to be here. We've been trying to come here for a few years. Obviously, that one thing in between happened, you know,
around 2020.
Around 2020, we won't talk about the COVID, but you know, we just so blessed to be here. We're so happy,
finally,
thankful, yeah.
So I mean, you know, how did you guys meet in the first place? I mean, back in the 90s. I mean, where did it all start? I mean, we do recall. At the same time when you guys came out, there were a lot of doo-wop sort of bands coming up, right? Yeah. Like the Boys to Men, and then you guys, and there was so many others. So how did this happen?
So this is Tony speaking. Alfred and I grew up together. We were in junior high school together. We were in a group, and we were attending this talent contest at the college we were attending, and that's where we met Jamie.
And then from there, the three of us became friends. We did some radio station jingles at a radio station kind of like this, the three of us. And fast forward, we met Delius at a karaoke show. Tony and I, we were trying to win some money because we were broke. And we met Delius, and fast forward, I met a music producer at my church. And he gave me a cassette of So Much in Love, and he said, listen, if you can put together a group who can learn the song, I can get you a record deal. So of course I called these guys. We learned the song. We sang it for the record company. They gave us contracts on the spot, and the rest is history.
Wow. And the name? How did the name come up? What's behind the name?
Everything happened so quickly with us that our management at the time gave us a list of names, and that one was on the sheet, and we just kind of like, you know, it was the best one that was on the sheet. The other ones were kind of
individually whack, so. We all circled the same one.
Yeah, because it was actually on there like 3 different spellings, and we were like, we all circled the same one.
Yeah.
Right.
We could have been Clear.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding. That was one of the choices. Clear.
Clear the room for Clear.
Well, I mean, before we started the conversation, I mean, Simon was saying it as well. I mean, a lot of the 90s groups kind of died down, faded out, but you guys have stayed together. You know, ironically, the way you met and you come together. What is your secret, if there is any? I mean, you guys are still touring together and doing your thing, and your music is still, I mean, as big as it was back in the 90s. So what is it? Is there a secret, or you guys just keep it real?
Every group needs a glue.
Here we go.
Right.
And when I came into the group, I was that adhesive, that glue that they needed to keep us together for the last 30 years. You know, I'm like Gorilla Glue. It's like,
you know what?
What part of that was right?
It is your birthday.
Yes.
It is your 35th birthday.
Again and again.
So we're going to say yes. It was because of Delius's glue that we stayed
I'm
together.
not saying yes to that.
So is it your birthday?
It is. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
So you're 35 again?
That's that again?
Again.
Mid-30s, yeah.
Again.
Wow.
The number keeps changing every time we come to a different floor of this building.
Right. Okay, we're going to get back with more conversation, of course, with All-4-One. But right now, we need to get into more tunes and get into the news as well.
Gold FM proudly presents the Grammy Award Winning superstar group All-4-One. All-4-One. Live in concert. Backed by their full band.
Guest performance by Derek Junkir and the Redeemers.
Get your tickets now from the Gold FM office, 35th floor, East Tower, World Trade Center and Movenpick Hotel, Colombo. Special events desk from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Online 24 hours on www.gettickets.ok. Tickets priced at 10,000 rupees.
Free seating, theatre style tables and cocktail tables.